Imagine walking into a room and feeling fully capable, fully in control, and unshakably confident. Every word you speak lands with authority, every action feels natural, and self-doubt barely registers. This isn't some rare gift reserved for a few people, it's something you can train your brain to experience every single day. Confidence is not born, it's wired. The good news is that your brain is incredibly adaptable. By understanding how to rewire it, you can develop unstoppable confidence that lasts a lifetime. The first step in rewiring your brain is understanding the power of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change, adapt, and reorganize itself based on experience. Every thought, action, and habit literally reshapes neural pathways. This means that confidence is not a fixed trait, it's a skill. When you practice behaviors that reinforce self-assurance, your brain begins to interpret these actions as the new normal. Each repetition strengthens the circuits that support boldness, decisiveness, and inner trust. Confidence isn't something you wait to find, it's something you grow through intentional practice. A key technique to start with is visualization. High performers in sports, business, and arts swear by this practice. Visualization is more than daydreaming. It's mentally rehearsing your success as if it has already happened. Imagine yourself speaking confidently in a meeting, handling difficult situations with calm, or achieving a long-term goal. Your brain cannot fully distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and reality. When practiced consistently, visualization strengthens the neural pathways associated with confidence, making your actions in real life feel more natural and assured. Equally important is affirmation and positive self-talk. The words you tell yourself have a profound impact on your beliefs and neural wiring. Every time you repeat statements like, "I am capable," "I can handle challenges," or "I deserve success," you reinforce the circuits in your brain that support confidence. Initially, these affirmations may feel awkward or even false, but repetition rewires the brain to internalize these truths. Over time, positive self-talk becomes automatic, replacing self-doubt and hesitation with certainty and boldness. Body language is another powerful tool to rewire your brain for confidence. The way you carry yourself affects both how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. Standing tall, keeping your shoulders back, making eye contact, and speaking with a steady voice sends signals to your brain that you are confident. Psychologists call this embodied cognition. Your physical posture can shape your mental state. By practicing confident body language consistently, you train your brain to associate these actions with self-assurance, creating a feedback loop that reinforces inner confidence. A less obvious but crucial step is stepping outside your comfort zone. Confidence grows when you prove to yourself that you can handle challenges and uncertainty. This doesn't mean taking reckless risks. It means gradually exposing yourself to situations that push your limits. Speak in public, initiate difficult conversations, or try tasks you've avoided out of fear. Each successful experience strengthens your brain's belief in your abilities. Neural pathways associated with courage, resilience, and self-trust are reinforced, making future challenges feel less intimidating. Another essential practice is tracking and celebrating small wins. Confidence is built through repeated evidence that you are capable. Start by setting achievable goals and acknowledging your progress. Whether it's completing a project, speaking up in a meeting, or handling a stressful situation calmly, recognize these victories. Celebrating small wins signals to your brain that you are competent, creating a cascade of positive reinforcement. Over time, your brain begins to expect success rather than doubt it, transforming your baseline level of confidence. High achievers also use mental reframing to strengthen confidence. This means consciously choosing to interpret situations in ways that empower you rather than diminish you. Instead of thinking, "I can't handle this," reframe it as, "This is an opportunity to grow and learn." Instead of fearing failure, view mistakes as data points for improvement. By consistently reframing challenges in a positive, growth-oriented way, you reshape your brain's automatic responses. Neural circuits associated with anxiety, self-doubt, and hesitation weaken, while circuits supporting courage, optimism, and problem-solving grow stronger. Mindfulness and self-awareness are also key to rewiring your brain. Confidence is often undermined by unconscious thought patterns, negative self-talk, comparison, or rumination. Mindfulness allows you to observe these patterns without judgment, creating a gap between thought and reaction. In this space, you can choose how to respond instead of reacting automatically. Over time, mindfulness strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain responsible for decision-making, self-regulation, and focus. This neurological strengthening directly enhances self-assurance. Preparation and mastery play a critical role in rewiring confidence. Nothing strengthens self-assurance like competence. When you invest time in developing skills, knowledge, or expertise, your brain associates your actions with capability. Preparation reduces anxiety, increases predictability, and creates a foundation for confident decision-making. Over time, this internal evidence of competence rewires your brain to expect successful outcomes, making confidence habitual rather than circumstantial. Equally important is emotional regulation. Confidence is not the absence of fear or stress, it's the ability to act despite them. Learning techniques such as controlled breathing, grounding exercises, or cognitive reframing allows you to maintain composure under pressure. Your brain forms new connections between arousal and effective action. So instead of freezing or overthinking, you respond calmly and decisively. Each successful emotional regulation reinforces neural pathways linked to resilience and inner strength. High-confidence individuals also understand the importance of self-care. Nutrition, exercise, sleep, and rest directly impact brain function, mood, and focus. A well-nourished, rested brain performs better, thinks more clearly, and maintains emotional stability. Neglecting these fundamentals undermines your sense of control and weakens confidence. By prioritizing self-care, you optimize your neurological and psychological foundation for self-assured behavior. Consistency is what makes all these techniques truly effective. Your brain doesn't rewire overnight. Confidence is built through repeated practice, daily reinforcement, and persistent effort. Visualization, affirmations, body language, stepping outside comfort zones, all these strategies must be applied consistently. Each repetition strengthens neural pathways, creating lasting changes in how you think, feel, and act. The process is gradual, but the results are permanent. Another powerful method is facing fears deliberately. Confidence grows not in the absence of fear, but in its presence. Confront small fears, regularly speaking up, taking initiative, asserting boundaries. Each confrontation sends a signal to your brain. Fear is manageable, and you are capable. Neural circuits associated with courage strengthen, while those tied to avoidance weaken. Over time, your baseline state becomes one of self-assurance rather than hesitation. It's also essential to eliminate negative influences. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive people reinforces confidence, while toxic or critical environments erode it. Your brain is sensitive to social cues. Frequent exposure to negativity reinforces self-doubt and insecurity. By consciously curating your environment, you protect neural pathways that support self-trust, optimism, and assertiveness. Confidence thrives where it is nurtured and respected. Finally, embracing mistakes and imperfection accelerates brain rewiring. Confidence isn't about being flawless, it's about trusting yourself despite imperfections. When you view mistakes as opportunities rather than failures, your brain forms flexible, adaptive circuits. Risk-taking and growth become associated with learning and expansion, rather than shame or fear. Each time you recover from a mistake and continue forward, your neural pathways for resilience and confidence are strengthened. By combining visualization, affirmations, body language, stepping out of comfort zones, celebrating wins, mindfulness, modeling mentors, preparation, emotional regulation, self-care, and deliberate practice, you can completely rewire your brain. Confidence becomes a natural response, not a fleeting feeling. It isn't dependent on luck, praise, or circumstances. It comes from repeated, intentional action that reshapes your mind. Imagine approaching life with unstoppable confidence. Every challenge becomes an opportunity, every interaction a chance to shine, every decision backed by certainty. This is not a dream reserved for a few, it's a skill, a practice, and a mindset that anyone can cultivate. Your brain is not fixed. It adapts to your intentions, your efforts, and your persistence. The only question is whether you will take the steps to harness it. Confidence is built one thought, one action, and one habit at a time. By rewiring your brain deliberately, you move from self-doubt to self-trust, from hesitation to boldness, and from uncertainty to unstoppable certainty. The power to transform your inner world lies in your hands, and the first step begins today, with conscious, repeated practice. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your mind evolves into a confident, resilient powerhouse ready to conquer any challenge.